Houston Real Estate Radio starts right now.
We're back at the 21st annual GHBA New Home and Remodeling Show here at Reliance Center. If you're in the show, stop by our booth and say hello or bring us your real estate questions. We're here with Alan Snelling from Conroe Pools and Spas.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great.
So how long have you been in the business?
About 35 years.
Really?
It's a family-owned, operated business. So when I was young, I started out doing all kinds of stuff. So.
Right. Start at the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Very good. What about your company? How long have you, tell us about it a little bit.
Well, we're a family-owned, operated business. We sell hot tubs and swim spas, and we also do pool maintenance and pool repairs and pool renovations and things like that. So we've been in the Houston Conroe area for about 35 years. And we have a Houston store called Olympic Pools, and then our North store is Conroe Spas.
So what areas of town can you cover?
We cover all areas of town, from Galveston to about an hour out of Dallas, up to about New Braunfels.
Okay.
So,
wow, you go a long way.
Oh, yeah.
All right, very good. So you guys, you don't build actual pools in ground. You have spas and hot tubs, and you do maintenance, repair, that kind of thing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me about that, because a lot of people have pools, and they've had them for a long time, and they start having issues, and they need resurfacing.
Right.
And they need some repair work, and everybody dreads doing that because you got to drain the pool to do it.
Right. Well, the main thing is you need to see what's going on with it. We normally come out, we give you a bid, and we look over the whole pool, the equipment, all that, and we give you a bid on it. But the renovations only take about less than a week to do from start to finish. Draining the pool, we can redo brick and tile and then replaster the pool. Change out all the equipment if it needs to be, and have the pool back up and running normally within a week.
Oh, that's good. So that's not too long that the kids have to hang tight.
Without the pool. So what's the price of that versus, I'm sure it's significantly cheaper than a new pool, but what are you looking at resurfacing a pool?
Well, it varies on the size of the pool, but it's, $2,000 to $4,000, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Just rough estimate on that.
Right now, do you think that saltwater or chlorine pools are more popular?
Well, saltwater pools are more popular, but we use a product, it's a UV system, and it's actually better than a saltwater system. And out in California, they're starting to ban saltwater pools now.
Really?
Because when they drain the salt water into the sewer, it's starting to mess up the sewer pipes and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So salt water is very corrosive to all the pumps, the metals, the lights, the different things in the pool. UV system actually will, almost changes the DNA of like algae, and it kills 99.9% of the pathogens in the water, and it will reduce your chemicals by about 70%. So we use that in all of our hot tubs. And in hot water, algae and bacteria and stuff like that can grow a lot quicker in a small body of water with hot water versus a swimming pool. So,
can any pool be changed over to this? Like if you have a chlorine pool now or a saltwater pool now, you can still change over to this new UV system?
Sure can, yes.
What kind of price are we talking about?
On a single family home, you're looking about $1,500 to $1,800.
That's not bad.
But
then you don't pay for a lot of chemicals every month.
Right, and then with the saltwater, their systems are $1,100 to $1,500, somewhere in there. But 2 or 3 years down the line, you might have to replace the cell.
Right.
And that's another $1,000. So, you're looking at that. The bulbs on the UV systems last a couple of years. So you're only looking about $100, $120 to change the bulb out in that.
And is that something that's always in constant use, or is it something that you turn on and turn off, or it turns itself on and turns off?
Well, when your filter's running, it's gonna be sanitizing the water. So it just kind of rips the DNA out of the different product or the bacteria or stuff like that.
Well, there are a lot of people who don't like saltwater pools, and they also don't like the chlorine. So this is a great alternative.
Right, and you can use that. And see, chlorine is even to your body is not real good.
Right.
So even in salt, it's generating chlorine off of the salt. So
UV has no chlorine.
No, you can use different products like a non-chlorine based product with the UV system. So
Okay.
you can use chlorine as well, but the thing about it is you use very little in it. So
What other kinds of new innovations are you seeing in the industry as far as products?
oh, they're always doing a lot of different things. I have a solar powered auto cleaner. That a pool cleaner, what it will do is it will use the light from the sun, and it'll run around and it'll filter 10,000 gallons of water a day.
Wow.
In that, and then at night, once it shuts off or the sun goes down, it'll still run for a couple more hours. So you can, some people have automatic pool cleaners and stuff like that, but they're doing more stuff to try to
Conserve
cut down,
energy.
cut the cost down for the consumers.
Right.
But the products nowadays, even in the hot tubs, they're using those to make it a lot more friendly for the consumer. With synthetic cabinets, so they don't have maintenance on it. The UV systems, they're more like appliances now versus where hot tubs where it's a lot of work and stuff like that.
That's good. That's good. I think most people want to just plug it in and forget about it.
Right.
Like
Just
appliances.
use it when they're ready to use it, and when
and
they're
then
not, it
put
just
the cover
sits
over
there.
it and we're done.
I mean, you're still going to have to do some maintenance, maybe 5 minutes a week on the hot tub, and I sell the 3 top brands in the world, so it gives you a lot of variety of styles and jets and things like that, so you can pick and choose kind of what you want.
And what about those swim tubs or
The swim spas?
Swim spas, that's it. How many of those do you sell a year, and
I sell
how
a
popular
few.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the things with new houses, they're building the lots are a lot smaller. Some people don't want the maintenance of a swimming pool, but they still want to get into the water.
Exercise.
I mean, we're water babies. We come from where people swim and get in the lakes and the ocean and ski and fish and do things like that. So they're around water a lot. So with a swim spa, it's a lot less maintenance and a lot less volume of water, but they can still exercise, do aerobic therapy and stuff like that. So it's good.
Yeah, and I noticed some of them over at your booth that had radios and sound systems, and I mean, it's they're really getting a lot more sophisticated than they used to be.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's some guys have TVs and things like that. I don't really recommend the TVs, but you could have a nice big screen on the wall. But the stereo, they're waterproof, and you can use the remote to control the spa as well. We also have a new Wi-Fi app where anywhere in the world you can use your iPhone and turn your spa on and off and
I like
check that.
Wow.
And, so if you're out to dinner, you want to bump the heat up a little bit, you can bump it up and then get home and it'll be ready to go.
for you.
Ready to jump in. That's
I like
great.
that. That
Yeah.
is nice. That is very nice. Well, thank you so much, Alan, for talking with us today. We are at the 21st annual GHBA New Home and Remodeling Show down here at Reliance Center. You can come on out today. Today's the last day of the show. The tickets are $9 for adults. Kids get in free. So bring your strollers, pack up the kids, and come on out. You can stop by our booth and check us out. We're out here. James and I can answer your questions. And if you're not able to come out, you can always call in your questions at 281-882-8088. Alan, tell us, if people are thinking about buying a spa, tell us how they can get in touch with you. What's the best way to reach you?
Well, my website is hottubsandmore.com, or my phone number is 936-856-0229. Again, my number is 936-856-0229, or my website is hottubsandmore.com.
Now, are you offering any specials during the home show?
Yeah, we have all of our spas are on specials, and then we also give a free cover lift with any purchase of a spa, to where one person can easily take the cover on and off, and it makes it to where if the women in the house want to go get in the hot tub and just relax, they can use the tub without sliding the cover on and off. And also, one other thing is, I thought you said that today was the only day of the show. We're actually here tomorrow too. So
Got it.
All right. We appreciate you listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. If you missed any of today's show, you can always find us online at Houston Real Estate Radio. realestateradio.com. We'll be back next week at 1 o'clock here on Houston Real Estate Radio. And if you're out today at the GHBA New Home and Remodeling Show, we're on aisle 300. Stop by and say hi. We'll talk to you next week.